Hi guys, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 18, How to Win a Good Walk. And we've been teasing this for a few weeks. Just want to announce something big here.
Massive.
We're down at Scottsdale Golf. We've got Brad, one of the directors here, on the podcast.
Good to be here.
And just want to announce that we've got a bit of a partnership going on. So I've teamed up with them. We're creating reels. We're doing them on tips. We've got some exciting stuff coming over the next few months. And here on the pod, we're going to bring you some up-to-date stuff, and anything that they've got going on, you will know about it too.
Yes. How amazing is this, though? We've been doing this now for God knows how long.
It doesn't for that long, does it?
Well, it does doing it with you. We're 2 seasons in, episode 18, bringing them out every week, and we've now teamed up with Scottsdale Golf. I'm excited.
We're really excited. It's good to see what is going to come.
So, Brad, I want to ask you a question first, because where Scottsdale is now and when you started is two different things, isn't it?
It's night and day, yeah. I mean, this is the only job I've ever worked. I started when I was 15. I'm 31 now.
I've say he's actually revealing his age now.
Pretty much done everything in the business, sort of from starting just as a Saturday lad, stumbled across our sales store, which is still there, retail store, and nipped in as a sort of shy little 15-year-old. Dad dropped me off just to see if there was any Saturday jobs going, because I didn't fancy a paper round.
No way.
Got a job just making cups of tea to begin with for customers and keeping the place tidy, and sort of while I was still at school and sixth form, and then got offered the job full time just in the retail store, and kind of went from there, just sort of front of house to fit in, went into building for a little bit, then moved over across to the online side and working with the online team, and then kind of gone from there. And over sort of the last 7-8 years, the company's gone from strength to strength to strength.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I bet you've seen it evolve massively in that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
From where it was to where it is now.
It's, the MD, Lee, has always been very forward thinking, and sort of there's always ideas and nothing's off the table, and there's so much exciting things to happen and to come still, which is great.
The thing that I like when I first contacted you and when you first we spoke, the one thing that I said to you was excited me is you're current is the word I used, and everything that you do on social. Obviously, people are going to think that I'm really biased saying that now, but I promise I said this. It is out there and it is current, and I think that's one of the reasons why we're sat in a place like this.
Yes.
So let's go down this route. Paint the picture. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see where we are. We're at your fitting studio.
Yeah.
And this is where you offer same day.
Correct.
Same day.
So something we're doing which is very different. There's very few people out there doing it. Nobody to this scale with these brands. And we offer kind of a 360, almost tour experience. What sort of the best in the world, what Rory, what Tiger, what Morikawa would be getting when they rock up on tour and need their clubs checking, adjusting, updating. So you book in, you can do that on our website, scottsdalegolf.co.uk, and book in for a custom fitting, whether it be a driver, irons, a full bag, and you come down to our performance centre, which is in Warrington, Cheshire, and you'll get fitted out by one of our PGA fitters, who will go through all the processes from warming up with your current clubs to trialling the new models, the different shaft options, to find the perfect club for the player.
I think the thing that stood out to me from what you said there before we carry on is it's not just a fitting.
No, not at all. It's far from it. People... The word fitting has been thrown around a lot by.
I kind of hate the word. I don't know why.
No, exactly. It's so loosely used. It can mean so many different things. What we do, it's an experience. It's not a fitting. Everything from walking in through the front door to seeing our performance centre, going down to our newly fitted out custom fit bays, which are running the latest GC quad fitting software. Getting fitted up to being able to actually watch your clubs come to life in front of you in our workshop, and then being able to play with them the next day.
Yeah.
Same day.
And that's the thing. The key with that is it's that same day, because in the world that we live in at the minute, things take forever. Everything takes forever.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Whereas you can come down here, have your fit in. I literally walked in here, and the first thing I said is, "Oh my god, this is golf in heaven!" And was in awe of the place straight away.
The thing that I would say, Brad, like from my first opinion when I came in here, was when I've carried on tour before, like I've had a bit of experience of going on some of the tour trucks. That same equipment that you have to build any level of golfer, I want to make that clear, like anybody should come for a fit, and I always recommend that people should, is the same level of equipment.
Yeah.
So whether you could literally have Tail Hatton off the street, and they could get fitted with the same stuff.
Yeah, 100%. That's, I mean, we get everybody from sort of top tour players, everyone down to complete beginners, which is what our facility is for. It doesn't matter what your handicap is, how long you've been playing, whether you're a junior, a lady, a senior. We've got all the equipment, the different shaft options, the different heads to cater and build for that relevant player. But yeah, the workshop, it's got everything from state-of-the-art loft and lie machines, SST puring machine to really fine-tune the shaft to its ultimate performance.
Maybe you need that. That's where you're going.
Oh, cheers, Ed. Thank you very much. Thanks for that.
And then our team of so there's two teams who we have in here. We have our fitting team who are all PGA. They've all got teaching backgrounds. They've all got fitting backgrounds. And then we have our build team who are also PGA, and they've come from more of a build background.
Is that a big thing for you? Is that one of the things, like obviously you mentioned PGA there? Is that a big thing that if for them to be working here they had to
no, I mean if somebody's got the qualifications, I mean there's guys who work here who aren't PGA, the mid handicappers, but they've been in the golf industry their entire life, and they've worked with the brands. They've built clubs for TaylorMade, they've been building clubs for the top players out there on tour.
They've done that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's the experience we're looking for. I mean, obviously having that PGA is a nice bonus, and it's great to have that. But that's not essential. Yeah.
But and again, I keep going back to this. It's that experience. So guys, if you're gonna get booked in, if you're gonna come down, it's a full on experience. You're not just coming for a club fitting like any other, going to any other pro or anywhere else. Be ready for an experience. But I think something that you said previously when we were talking is, and we've spoke about this about club fittings before on the podcast, is the pressure. Yeah. Like we've all been there where you're hitting in front of someone and you start shanking it.
Oh.
And I think you mentioned
it's me, mate.
Every time I go to the driving range.
But I think you mentioned it, like yes, there is that pressure, but you're quite flexible, and you have been flexible with people where you've said sort of just calm down, take your time, we're in no rush.
Yeah,
here.
No, there's no rush. You're booking your slot. It's not like you're in and out. It's you booked in for your slot. We give large buffers either side, so if we run over, it's no problem. I mean, because we want to give every single person that time and go through it. Any questions, anything they're concerned about, or anything that might need changing to kind of improve the game or to improve the club that they're using, we need that time. And I mean, the warm-up is key when someone walks in. We're not straight into the custom fitting, because people do kind of they have nerves. It's somewhere a little bit different. They might not have been fitted or been on a launch monitor before. So we encourage bring your own clubs, bring your golf shoes, what you're comfortable with. We'll get you set up, and our guys will just leave them for 10-15 minutes, hit some balls, get comfortable, and we'll come back shortly.
And don't be scared of shanking a few.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. It happens to
not advised.
It happens to everybody, but we can even custom fit a shaft.
I was going to say, can you custom fit a hook?
No, you can't get it. Okay, right. So, like, we've got all sorts of brands here. I'm looking around. We've got Vega, TaylorMade, Titleist, Miura, Cobra. We've got Mizuno, Strixon, PXG. Like, there's almost to me like there's not a brand here that you don't have. Almost.
No, I mean, this is just really a snapshot of the kind of key brands that we work with, and kind of the major brands, but there's a lot more bespoke that we do. There's a lot more that we offer, but I mean, all of these brands, most of these brands we offer the whole same day service with, and we custom fit all of them.
See, I know you mentioned there the sort of bespoke stuff. So I've seen on the wall, so I've just been on the other end of the fitting, like some pretty, I'd say, funky shafts.
Oh
so
yeah.
in terms of like stuff that you wouldn't see normally. And I know maybe your lower handicappers like this sort of thing, or your real sort of golf nerds. Like, so you have like Oban, you have like
Autoflex,
yeah, which is a real exotic option and quite a trend at the minute, and is the performance is there to back up the figures. It's a real weird bit of kit. I mean, it's so flexible. I mean, it's a one flex shaft which is designed for everybody. There is different weight options, but the flex is the same. And honestly, when you're swinging it, it's almost coming around and hitting you in the face. It's that flexible. But the stats and the distance figures we've seen with it, we've fitted a good number of people, including Brian Roberts, who I think you guys are familiar with, his European long drive champ. He's actually using one, and he's swinging it at unbelievable speed.
Wow.
Just on him, I've never seen somebody hit the ball so hard in my life.
So you did some videos with him, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like seriously
when he was in here getting fitted for his driver, every single time he hit a shot, we had to be resetting the net to make sure that the ball wasn't going straight through.
Hitting the wall.
Yeah. So we put up an extra layer of foam behind our nets and pull them out a little bit more just to make sure there's that padding there.
Wow.
But unbelievable. I mean, he's signed our wall up there. He's the only person who's been in on our quad system. I think it was 403.
Right.
Carried it.
That's it after this.
Getting nowhere near that.